You know what the interesting thing about being on the internet is that random people have crushes on you and they masturbate to you. I know people who do not watch my videos for the content, they just watch it to masturbate to me. So that just comes with the job, I guess. So today's topic is inspired by someone who has a crush on me, and they asked a good question, so I will answer it on this week's video. And yeah, today's video is a bit late because things have been pretty chaotic on my end. I've been moving and being in between places, so yeah, things have been a bit crazy. But here I am, and we're gonna be talking about rejection. So rejection is, as with many healing related things, it's a case of taking something personally, it's taking something on as ours, which is actually not ours. So the reason why rejection hurts so much is that we've taken it to mean that there's something wrong with us, right? Whereas, it can, in all honesty, have nothing to do with us, but, it's just like the person is like looking for something else. So, and, this phenomenon of taking things personally or making something about us, it stems from childhood because as children, it's easier to make something about you, like, oh, it's my fault, I'm the wrong person, because it gives you a sense of control, a locus of control. It's easier to do that than to say the world is chaotic, things are fucked up. It's just a lot easier to be like, oh, I'm the fucked up one. So that's something that you can control, right? And so because pretty much all of us are traumatized to some extent, we all have inner child fragments. And so these inner child fragments are the aspects of ourselves that take things personally and make things about us that have nothing to do with us, including rejection. So today we're going to be doing a tapping on rejection and possibly some theta downloads at the end too. So we'll see about that. But anyway, you can follow after me as always. Drink some water, adapt it to what you feel. Okay. So even though I feel rejected and it feels extremely shitty, it makes me feel like there's something wrong with me and that I'm not good enough, that I'm not worthy, that I couldn't measure up. It makes me wonder, why was I not good enough for them? Whether it's a new lover or an ex or my friends or people that I want to be friends with. It just feels so awful that I doesn't seem that I'm enough for these people. But even though it feels so awful to be rejected, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. It feels like, I'm not getting the relationships that I want, and it makes it seem like there's something wrong with me, and that's the reason why. But I have to stop making it about that there's something wrong with me. Because if I make it something wrong with me, then the relationships are going to reflect that. Even though it sucks to feel rejected, part of that is because I'm making it about me and that there's something wrong with me. And that's not true. At my core, I'm lovable, worthy, deserving, and enough. Instead of looking at there's something at these rejections as there's something wrong with me, I can look at it as, it's just not for me, and that the right people will come into my life. And the right people will come into my life when I'm right with myself too. So I choose to let go of looking at rejection as there's something wrong with me and replace it with the knowing that I'm whole and complete as I am, and the right people will show up into my life. Because I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of acceptance. I choose to love and accept myself. When I learn and to do that and embody that, then there's no more taking it personally when someone or something decides that they're not for me. Because I know that there's an infinite amount of possibilities that are just waiting for me, that are perfect for me, and that will line up for me when I choose to know and embody my wholeness. Because I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. All parts of myself. Let's finish out the tapping here. Okay, Theta downloads. So if you would like to release the belief of I am rejected and replace it with I am loved unconditionally, and you know what it feels like to be loved unconditionally, just say yes. Releasing the fear of rejection, replacing with unconditional love. You know how to live your day-to-day life without feeling rejected. It is possible to live your life without feeling rejected. You know how to live without feeling or being rejected. That you do this now. Releasing any fears and traumas around abandonment and replacing with unconditional love. Okay, so yeah, for all of those, just say yes if you'd like to download them. And, you might have some resistance to downloading them, which in that case requires more reflection. Drink some water, do some journaling, and I'll catch you at the next video. Bye!